Hey guys, it's Mrs. Dixon here. We are going to deviate from the book a little bit because the book moves really fast and doesn't really focus on the vocabulary. And I want to make sure that you really understand these concepts before we move on. We're going to look at the specific vocabulary that you need for this lesson. And as you can see, it's quite a bit. The first word is polygon. A polygon is any closed shape with 3 or more sides. So this is a triangle. A triangle has 3 sides. It also has 3 corners. Those corners have a special name. That name is called a vertice. 1 is called a vertex. 3 are vertices. The shape also has 3 sides. The sides are the straight lines. That's another definition of a polygon. Not only is it a closed shape where all of the sides are connected, the sides all have to be straight lines. There can be no curves in the line. So a circle would not be an example of a polygon because the lines on a circle are curved. All right, so again, polygon is a closed shape where there are solid sides to the shape. The sides are all straight. Vertice is the corner. Sides are the edges of the shape. Okay? Something we're moving into this time is we are comparing some of our shapes by looking at the length of the lines. So I want to look at quadrilaterals to be specific. So this is a quadrilateral and this is a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a polygon. I can see these are all polygons. It has straight lines. And it is a closed shape, meaning all of the edges or the sides are all touching. So if we were to put a mouse inside of here, the mouse could bounce around everywhere in here, but the mouse could not get out. Okay? So it's a closed shape, but a quadrilateral has exactly 4 sides. This is a quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. If I were to take this shape, let me see, and close it off like this, even though it's different. This is also a quadrilateral because it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. It is a closed shape and it is a polygon because it has at least 3 straight lines. Okay, so when we look at the quadrilateral, I can see this shape has 4 sides of equal length, meaning that each one of the sides are exactly the same length. And this quadrilateral, this is a rectangle. A rectangle has 1, 2 sets of equal length sides. So the definition of a square is a polygon with 4 sides of equal length. It has one other definition also, because this is a polygon with 4 sides of equal length, but is this a square? Nope. That is a polygon with 4 sides, and each one of the sides is of equal length, but is it a square? No. To make this a square, it has to be a polygon with 4 sides of equal length, and it must contain 1, 2, 3, 4 right angles or 90-degree angles. This is called a right angle. A right angle makes a perfect L shape. If we were to actually measure it, this would measure out at 90 degrees exactly. The difference between a square and a rectangle is the amount of equal sides. Now, this has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides of equal length. This has 1, 2 sets of equal length sides. Now, here's something that you might not know. A square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. A square is a rectangle because it has 1 set of equal length sides and another set of equal length sides. It's a polygon and it has 4 right angles. A rectangle again has 1 set of equal length sides, another set of equal length sides, It's a polygon, and it has 4 right angles. So that makes a square a rectangle, but a rectangle cannot be a square because a square has all sides of equal length. Okay, in the lesson you're going to be going to in the book, they're going to be moving through this vocabulary really fast, meaning you really need to know these words so that you can understand the questions. So a triangle, polygon, 1, 2, 3 sides, 1, 2, 3 vertices. Each one of these sides are exactly the same length. But what if I do this? What if I change the length? Is this still a polygon? Yep. It's a closed shape with straight sides or straight edges. Yep, that's still a polygon. Is it still a triangle? Yes, it's still a triangle. Now, what if I wanted this triangle to have a right angle or a 90-degree angle? How would I make a right angle or a 90-degree angle? Let me see. I would need this to look like a square. Let's look at these angles and see if any of these have a squared off or a 90-degree angle. That definitely does not match with the idea of a square. This angle, whoops, make sure it stays straight up and down, Mrs. Dixon. This angle as well does not match a squared edge or a squared vertice. Let's look at this angle. Wow, look at that. When I look at this corner of the triangle, it looks a lot like the square because this corner or this vertice is a 90-degree angle. Remember, this is also called a right angle. So a triangle, polygon, 1, 2, 3 sides, 1, 2, 3 vertices. If we wanted to create a shape with a 90-degree angle with 3 sides, we would create an L here. Now, to make this L, these two sides need to be the same length. Because what happens if I change this out? When I do that, does that make it? No, it doesn't. That is no longer a 90-degree angle. Now, if I'm drawing my shape and I'm not stuck with using my ang legs, then I could definitely create a triangle with a right angle. And it could be of any length that I wanted it to be. So I'm drawing my edges of my triangle here. Oops, keep it up, Miss Dixon. There we go. So I have my right angle there. I'll extend this one out a little bit farther. And now that I'm not stuck using my ang legs, I can close this shape in and make it a polygon. And to show that this is a 90-degree angle, we do something really special to it. We put a square right in the corner. That square tells me that this is a 90-degree angle. So again, with my ang legs, I'm stuck because I only have certain lengths. But when I actually draw my shape, I can draw my lines any length that I want to. So a 90-degree angle makes that squared edge here, and we actually write or draw a square in the corner on the inside to show that this is a 90-degree or a right angle. So a triangle has how many edges or sides? It has 3. How many vertices? It has 3. Very good. Okay, a square. We've already talked about a square a lot. A square has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and it also has 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. And remember the special rules about a square. It has 4 sides of equal length and 4 right angles. Those are also called 90-degree angles. A rectangle, again, is a polygon, so it's a closed shape. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, 4 corners, which we call vertices. It has 1 set of equal length lines and another set of equal length lines. This also has 4 90-degree angles or 4 right angles. Both of these shapes, because they are polygons with 4 sides and 4 vertices, are also called quadrilaterals. A shape that has 5 angles or 5 sides is called a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's look at this pentagon. See if you notice anything about this pentagon that may be familiar to something we were just talking about a moment ago. Do you see it? I'm looking at the base or the bottom of my pentagon, and I see down here at the base or at the bottom, I see 1, 2 90-degree angles. I see that these sides are all of equal length. Because they are of equal length, we are going to create these 2 right angles at the bottom. Then a hexagon is a shape with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll put one right here, 6 sides and 6 vertices. Now here's the cool thing about a hexagon. This is a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a hexagon. I haven't changed the number of sides, the number of vertices. I just keep kind of playing with my shape. That is also a hexagon. So a hexagon is any shape with 6 sides and 6 vertices. Remember, it has to be a closed shape or a polygon. So all of the sides have to be straight. Okay, we're going to jump into our book really quick. Now, when we go to the book asks really easy questions. But once you get to the quick check is a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to have you actually do the practice buddy assignment this time, because the wording in the quick check really kind of trips you up. All right, we are going to jump right in to question number 1. A polygon with 3 vertices. We already talked about this, it's a triangle. The polygon also has 3 sides, and it is a triangle. Number 2, draw a polygon with 6 sides. That was that last one that I was just playing with, where I was stretching the shape out and things like that. Any polygon that has 6 sides is also going to have 6 angles, and it will always be called a hexagon. When you move to questions 3 through 8, we're doing the same exact thing. Remember, if it's a polygon, it's going to have the same number of vertices as it does sides. So we're drawing a polygon with 3 vertices. That means it's going to have 3 sides. And it has to have 1 right angle. That was that squared off angle. So think about what shape you could draw that has a right angle, 3 sides, and 3 vertices. Write down the name of the shape. A quadrilateral. That is that 4-sided polygon. But this has opposite sides that are the same length. We have a couple of options there. Number 5, draw a polygon with 4 sides that are all the same length. The polygon also has how many angles? And what's that called? Number 6, draw a polygon with 4 sides that are different lengths. That could be any shape that you want, but it has to have 4 sides and they need to have different lengths. So if I was using my Anglegs, I would choose 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors to create my shape. So each one of my sides would be a different length. Then we're going to draw a polygon with 5 vertices and 3 sides that are the same length. This does not mean the shape will only have 3 sides. It just means that 3 of the sides will be the same length. It should have how many sides? If it has 5 vertices, it should also have 5 sides. We are not going to do the back side today. We are not going to do numbers 9, 10, 11, or 12. I only need you doing questions 3 through 8 today, and then we're going to do your practice buddy, okay? Because again, the quick check is worded in a way that is really difficult. All right, guys, good luck.